him. And he is someone who likes to get a little bit aggressive as well. But straight in, B-Rush.
Prim's doing an excellent job of holding down with Flusher, but now Issa standing up with the Glock, and two players fall down to his wake. Valda getting the upper hand on JW, using the off angle. Still plenty of time left. They do not have to force the issue. Golden, although he does get the first kill in this 1v3, also gets the second. How's Valda not taking him out? Only 8 HP. He will be just starting back. Golden takes another bullet. Battle as well as possible with their scout and pistols, but J actually does connect onto MBK. Smoke tossed in towards B-Apps. Dink. And finished off as Brolin goes in for a second. He's down to just a measly 19 HP, but nearly gets another. Issa survives on a scrape of 1 HP to his name. And man, if drowned, it's going to be at the cost of a couple more lives, you feel. Now they're all tagged.
Even SMG, Vince, this is more than possible. The only thing really against him, well, personnel and...
I take that back. I thought they were going through connected to A. They're actually starting to make a move onto the B site. They will be walking into this stack, but they're doing it from 2 separate angles. So even though they've got the kill on Alexi, this is where the house of cards should come crumbling down. But Crims and his P250 alongside JW are making a real go of this. And momentarily, Valda's actually alone. But it's okay. Crims is having some of his best performances. Mirage is really where he shines brightest. So the fact that he's been a little bit slow to start may not be 10-15 seconds where they can slip over to a well-placed spray. Instead, they're keeping the foot to the throat. As Fnatic them 1 step closer to that 4-0 mark, they will get it. JW trying his best.
I really like Alexi's lurk in this round as well. He actually kills off a B-side play.
Being said, though, in this round, OGs, with a lack of firepower utility or kit, now have to figure out if they even want to go for this retake. Maybe be careful what you wish for, though, Brolan, because Alexi's just around the corner, and his AK will not miss. That puts more pressure on JW's. Missed the first shot. They may save them.
And they're still right near the top of the board because of the success they had in the last. Brolan, though, this is cheeky. He's going to get aggressive, but
They didn't even have a smoke either to put down to extinguish that Molotov. So Golden, 8 seconds to go. Bomb will get planted down. There's no way of Fnatic stopping this and denying the plant. JW tosses in his own smoke, and of course he pushes through there, but his reputation may very well have preceded him. Valda doesn't budge an inch, puts in control a little bit more. Crims, who's had a slow start to the map, spraying up and down. MBK goes down to his hands. Not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe ran out of ammunition, but the bomb's not planted for Mantu. But there's enough for Issa to join the rest of the troops. Or perhaps not if MBK can get a aim is off, and those wooden panels saving Flush's life time after time. That shield proving to be a little bit more, but still OG have forced their way onto the site. And the CTs need to come out. Author of OG, get thrown back out in the street. Could get a little bit awkward. Flusher, nice try. Alexis, because Valda was up to that, he sniffed that possibility out. Does, with his loss though, put a bit more pressure and a bit more strain on his teammates. But Alexi B on JW's AWP and Golden's AK, and Valda will not allow Golden to survive. JW goes back in, that catches Alexi off. And Fnatic, we talked about Unity, an explosive to Alexi. Mantu had to fall back alongside Brolan's AUG, who is spraying into position, still alive, just about by the skin of his teeth, but that Molotov forces him back out again. Gets the second of his teammates, can dig themselves out of this ditch, this 1-7 scoreline. Flusher, easiest kill of his life onto Valda, who is looking towards the palace side, and then... Ooh, through the smoke to score in a game. Even if he has an off game, he's normally still posting up respectable kills, and 80 are being put in the dirt. MVK just with a deagle. Plenty of damage to Mantu and Valda. They do get 1 in return, but it's unlikely that really will mean a great deal. MPK keeping the economy of Fnatic out there in Counter-Strike right now have really taken this online period seriously and propelled themselves up the chain. So they want as many as possible, but it does give you that little extra buffer of confidence. Golden, speaking of confidence, will be building his with that 3K spray down alongside...
I am liking this a lot more, though. Now that Brolan started to play the more rotational role, JW's been caught out, but he gets away with it, and Golden has almost played a distraction, but he will fall. Flusher the same on B. Oh, 1 by 1, it's just all falling apart. Brolan doing his best job being the hero. Fortunately, the bomb will go down. There's nothing he can do to deny that, and look at Crims. Oh, the timing! Alexi B! got eyes in the back of his head. He's managed to catch Crim's looking.
Could either be a bloodbath half for OG, or maybe Fnatic can bring us back to 8-7. It's not looking good in Connector, at least as MBK goes in with that kill. OG off to a cracking start again, and JW round the back. One of which is Flusher on CT, but you never really want to have both your orbs clumped up together in one angle, because it's very susceptible to being mollied or smoked.
Really well so far. Maybe that's down to the double AWP setup that's currently in play. That flashbang from Mantu is spot on. JW, there's nothing he can do about that. And now the remaining two players trying to pincer in, but the after plants from OG are solid. They're going to need to do something impressive, and while Brolin's got off to a good start, but with both players holding from a strong position, it's going to be difficult to defuse this. Flusher, he's managed to pick off one more, and actually
Eagles. And a straight up rush. Crims gets flashed, but still holds down left click and gets 4. That being said, though, this time OG don't have a great deal to play with. Real gold, this OG. More than half of the timer on the fuse of the bomb is now ticked away. And the CTs need to get up close. They need to make this personal. They need to get kills right now, otherwise it won't be enough time left on the clock. Alexi rushes into position. The AWP shot has been missed.
But that's because they're just not going B. Like, if you don't want to face off against this guy, just keep going into the A site. And well, if you have an afterplant, ever win a few of them. This time, though, one of them tries to face into Brolin and, well, loses his life for it.
The ultimate punishment. It seems like OG, although they do go behind by a player, Mantu into action. Brolan keeping the Thieves busy from CT boxes, spraying down partially through the smoke, decapitating Issa on the way back in. Mantu holding the line with his AK, and the Finn of Alexi, eagle-eyed, trained over on the jungle area. Now the smoke's beginning to clear, as will the CTs. Big one dig from Crims, but has no kit, has to make a move, has to take the initiative.
You've got Brolin, Crims, and Flusher all playing decently, and their lose really takes, and their A site was pretty weak. Now we're into the pistol. We got a wraparound coming in. JW! Oh no.
Just Flusher things, I guess.
I guess Golden had the nades and he just bought a deagle. Like, that's bold. I like it if he gets wrecked here, which he does. Oh no. Nathan punishes him for what is
chipped away to 61. MBK drops to 4. As he starts to dissolve away, needs his teammates to step up, and that flashbang could not have been. Yeah, I probably should, to be fair. Probably get more kills with it. Flusher, well, there's the dig. Maybe it was by intent. Maybe he did just want to go with the deagle and see what worked. And Issa's head now been caved in, and 40 seconds to go. The bomb not under control. This is a bit of an issue when you don't have much already down by a player. So one of these three has to go back and get the bomb. Mantu doesn't pull the trigger because his teammate runs ahead of him.
Yeah, a little bit lucky, really. Like to this CT half for OG. I guess they're feeling confident. Well, look at the scoreline. You can kind of see what...
Safe. He assumes the same as I did. They just be going in for the safe here. And now Golden's had his head removed, and Brolan's gone down too. And it's all down to Flusher. Crims is a million miles away, and they can go for a full defusal right now, and Crims can do nothing about it. This is so brutal for the Swedes. Oh my god.
Get them another purchase, but the scoreline is just getting too far gone.
It's slipping away, isn't it? Felder on the cross. The Dane holds his ground. 2 kills before he is suppressed. Issa and Mantu picking up the slack, putting down the adversaries, and it's Issa's M4. And it speaks for OG alongside Man. Sweep OG performance here. Now Golden, even if he gets the kill onto Valda, he was a dead man from Alexi, and that is the bomb, as you highlight correctly.
The window with the bomb, that's mad. I imagine the remaining Fnatic players are like, dude, come on. Like, how am I going to get this back? Well, Alexi B's just guarding it. He sat on it. And while, sure, Crims will kill him off, but he's just wasted another 3 seconds having to try and get back into the window. He doesn't even have time. Like, getting onto this plant is now an impossible.
Surely, they need to start converting some rounds, if nothing else, just for a bit of self-respect, just for like a little bit of a boost to the confidence.
Yeah, for sure. Especially as the next 2 maps are ones that I definitely believe they can win. Crims, though, yeah, those are his stairs. With them, they may have not held on to a lot of positions, but the stairs have always been his. 3 kills have just come back. 4 kills have come back. This was a 2-man opener for Fnatic. They've just lost almost every single man running into the connector. That A site has fallen. JW. Oh, he spots MBK. MBK will have heard the scope, so he should know he's being watched, even has the confidence to try and wind peek out. And it comes down...
Issa step by step closer through on the B apps. Timing could be of the essence. JW, oh, it's so unfortunate. He had the